Welcome to your IELTS listening practice from Spinta.org. This is a mini-test designed to help you practice a specific section of the exam and improve your confidence. The recording will be played one time only, just like in the official test. Let's begin.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today we will explore an increasingly pertinent topic in the field of transportation studies, autonomous vehicle ethics, specifically how these vehicles are programmed to navigate moral decisions during unavoidable accidents. As autonomous vehicles gain traction on our roads, the integration of ethics into their programming becomes essential. In situations where collisions are unavoidable, what ethical framework should guide the vehicle's decisions? This raises crucial questions that challenge the core of our moral philosophies and the very framework of transportation policy. To begin, let's first understand the fundamental ethical theories relevant to autonomous vehicles. One of the primary concepts is utilitarianism, an ethical theory that emphasizes the greatest good for the greatest number. In the context of programming self-driving cars, this could imply that a car might choose to harm fewer people, even if that means sacrificing the passenger. On the other hand, we have deontological ethics. This moral framework focuses on rules and duties, rather than the consequences of an action. In a deontological perspective, the car must adhere strictly to preset rules, potentially preventing harm regardless of the number involved. This raises questions about how autonomous vehicles should be programmed, and what ethical guidelines should inform their operation. Next, let's delve into what we call moral dilemmas, situations where one must choose between conflicting ethical principles. An autonomous vehicle may face a scenario where it must decide whether to veer left and strike a pedestrian, or veer right and crash into a wall, endangering its passengers. The ethical implications of these scenarios are profound and necessitate rigorous debate. Additionally, we must consider real-world applications of these ethical theories. How can manufacturers incorporate ethical decision-making models into the design and programming of autonomous systems? Research suggests that using simulations can help gauge public response and acceptance of different ethical scenarios, thereby informing best practices. Transparency is another vital element in this discussion. Open communication about the decision-making processes embedded in autonomous vehicles can help build public trust. If the public understands how these vehicles make decisions, they may be more likely to accept their presence on the roads. However, public perception can vary widely based on culture and personal values. For instance, some individuals may prioritize the safety of passengers over the safety of pedestrians, while others may have the opposite viewpoint. Understanding and addressing these differing opinions is critical for developers and policymakers. To further complicate matters, there is legislation governing the operation of autonomous vehicles. Legal frameworks must evolve alongside technology to provide clear guidelines for ethical programming. This includes determining liability for accidents and setting standards for ethical decision-making. Moreover, we have stakeholders involved in deploying autonomous vehicles: manufacturers, regulators, consumers, and society at large. Each group has different priorities and concerns, which must be balanced in any ethical decision-making process. Finally, examining different ethical frameworks is essential in understanding how to address the moral dilemmas faced by autonomous vehicles. As we examine these frameworks, we see that each provides unique insights and challenges when applied to real-world scenarios. In conclusion, programming moral decisions in unavoidable accidents for autonomous vehicles presents intricate ethical challenges. From understanding utilitarian and deontological principles to navigating public perception and legislative frameworks, the interplay of these factors significantly influences the deployment of autonomous technologies. As we advance, it will be crucial to continue these discussions, promote transparency, and adapt legislation to reflect the ethical standards required for the future of transportation. Thank you for your attention, and I hope today's lecture has provided insight into the important ethical considerations surrounding autonomous vehicle programming.
You have now completed the practice test. When you are ready for a full exam experience, visit us at Spinta.org. There you will find complete mock tests for all 4 skills: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Our platform provides instant AI feedback for your speaking and writing tasks, along with an accurate prediction of your band score. Take control of your preparation at Spinta.org.